You know, you never know when you're going to have a moment that changes your whole life. You wake up on an ordinary day and all of a sudden something happens and the entire direction and course of your life changes. I remember one particular moment for me. I was kind of down and out. It was before I had my record deal, and I remember walking down my street, 23rd Street in Calgary. I was living in a really crummy basement suite apartment. And I went out and I was going to go buy something to eat, or I don't even know what I was doing, but about halfway down the block, I heard this piano music coming out of this little apartment. And I stood there for the longest time, just kind of straining to hear what it was. And there was a young woman down in her little cubbyhole, and she was playing Insensitive. Her name was Loree, and she had written this song. And I felt a bit voyeuristic because I just stood there and strained to hear it, and it was a really slow, very depressing version of this song, but I just thought, that is a great song. I suspected like she was a little bit depressed like me and quite possibly drinking in the afternoons. And I thought she could, you know, more than likely be a kindred spirit. Anyway, some time went by and I ran into her at a little place called Marty's a while after that. And I said, Anne, you know, I've been close to you. I heard your song. I said, what are you doing with your songs? And she said, nothing. I got a record deal shortly after that, and on my first album, Time for Mercy, I wanted desperately to put Insensitive on it. But my record company said that I had too many ballads. So I waited another 2 years, 2.5 years, to take Insensitive, Anne Loree's song, and put it on Living Under June. And it changed my life in ways that I could never even have imagined. And it changed Anne's life a lot too. She moved out of her little basement suite apartment, she bought a house. And she told me that she also bought some new boots. Anyway, you never know when the moment's gonna come. So you gotta make sure that you're listening for it. Because that moment changed my life forever. How do you cool your lips? just drove off. Left me standing there. I never got over you. On how to be. Insensitive. Say hello to my friend Allison Cornell right here.